Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, grade 10. How are you? Today, inshallah, we are going to explain Unit 3, Lesson 7. Okay. Our unit is the future of transport. The future of transport. Okay. First, our learning outcomes today. Students will be able to, number one, listen for specific information. Number two, brainstorm arguments for and against a debate topic. Number three, develop arguments for a debate. And number four, participate in a debate. First, my question for you. What transport will be like in the future? As you have studied before. Yes, self-driving vehicle, jetpack, hyperloop, flying car. Yes. What is hyperloop? Who can answer? Yes, hyperloop is a new form of ground transport. Yes, and passengers will be traveling in a floating pod which will run inside giant low pressure tubes. Yes, either above or below ground. Okay, this is the meaning of hyperloop. And our lesson today about listening and speaking. Listening and speaking. Okay. Open your skills book, page 26. Okay. Look at activity 1 on page 26. Yes. What can you see in activity 1? There are two students. Right? Okay, now read the rubric. Yes, read and answer. Look at the picture of Sami and Khalid and discuss these questions. Yes, who can read the two questions? Where are they? And the second question, what are they talking about? Now, where are they? Yes, they are at school, right? And what are they talking about? What do you think? Yes, we are going to study the dialogue between Sami and Khalid and learn what are they talking about. Yes. Look at the picture in the dialogue. What is it about? Yes, it is about an auto electric bike. This is auto electric bike. Okay? Now, read the dialogue. Yes, Khalid and Sami. Khalid, what's up, Sami? You look upset. Sami, I got low marks in my exam, although I was prepared and had worked hard for it. Khalid, oh, you got low marks? You are joking? Sami, no, I am not. It's true. Khalid, I am shocked. You are always so good at school. Why did you get low marks? Sami, I was late, and when I arrived, I found that my classmates had already started, and the teacher didn't give me any extra time to finish the exam even though I was late. Okay, now you can find the answer. What are they talking about? Yes, that's right. Yes, they are talking about Sam's problem and his exam marks, as you see in the red color. Yes, thank you. Now, the second part in this activity. Read the dialogue, answer the questions below. Yes, who can read the 3 questions? Read. Number 1, what is Sam's problem? Yes. And number 2, how does he feel about it? 3, why did he arrive late to class? Yes. Now, read the dialogue again and find the answers to the 3 questions. Yes, read. Okay, now, the first question, what is Sam's problem? Yes, Sammy got low marks in his exam. This is the answer. Thank you. Number 2, how does he feel about it? Yes, upset or sad. Why did he arrive late to class? Because, yes, the school bus was caught in traffic. In traffic. Okay. Yes, thank you. Now, activity 2. Activity 2. Look at activity 2. What can you see in activity 2? Yes, listen and answer. Listen and answer. Listen to the second part of the dialogue between Sami and Khalid and write T if the statement is true and if it is false. Yes. Read the 5 questions. Let's read together. Number 1. Sami thinks that they do not need to use school buses any longer. 2. Using auto electric bikes will solve the problem of being caught in traffic. 3. Khalid thinks that this kind of bike might be safer than other kinds of transport. 4. If students use this kind of bike, parents will know where their children are. 5. The auto electric bike won't have any space for the school bag. Okay, you are going to listen to the second part of the dialogue between Sami and Khalid. Okay, and decide if the statement is true. Okay, take true. And if it is false, take false. Okay? Okay. Now, listen.
Listening 3.4.
I don't think we need school buses any longer.
But how will we get to school? Especially those students who live some distance from school.
I believe we need to look at auto electric bikes. This might solve the problem of being caught in traffic.
Auto-electric bikes? How do they work?
They're programmed to take you to school without you having to pedal or control the steering wheel. You just sit and enjoy the ride.
Oh, I think that could be dangerous, couldn't it?
No, they're supposed to be very safe.
How can they be safe?
Well, they have a screen in which you can select your school and it takes you there directly. They have sensors and cameras that keep track of cars, bikes, or any other obstacles you may come across on the street.
That sounds great.
Your parents can also track you from home or from their mobiles in order to make sure you reach your school safely.
Okay, one more question. Where can you keep your school bag?
I think there is a small storage area at the back of the bike where we can keep our things.
Brilliant. I'd love to have one in the future.
Okay, my students, thank you for listening. Now, check your answer. Yes. Number 1, yes, true. And number 2, true. And number 3, false. And number 4, true. And number 5, false. Okay. Thank you. Now, activity 3 on page 27. Look at activity 3 and what can you see? Yes, pronunciation. And there are 2 parts in this activity. Yes, in activity in the first part, listen to the words or phrases and pay attention to how each one is pronounced. Yes, and look at the words in the box. Yes, elision is the deletion of one or more sounds in a word or a phrase. It usually happens when a short, unstressed vowel occurs between voiceless consonants. Okay, read and answer, read and listen. Yes, leafing, unstressed vowel. Interest, similar, library, different, tonight, sandwich, must be, you and me, tell him, give him. Okay, now listen to these words.
Listening 3.5. Interest. Similar. Library. Different. Tonight. Sandwich. Must be. You and me. Tell him. Give him.
Okay, my students. Now, let's go to the second part in this activity. Read the words or phrases and underline the deleted sounds. Listen, then listen and check your answers. Now read. Yes, who can read? Want to, temperature, history, vegetable, I didn't look, handsome, I don't want it, reasonable, can't stand, chocolate, last summer. Now, listen and check your answers.
Listening 3.6. 1, 2. Temperature. History. Vegetable. I didn't look. Handsome. I don't want it. Reasonable. Can't stand. Chocolate. Last summer.
Okay. Now, activity 4, debate. Yes, debate, discussion, work in your group, debate Sam's idea, pillow about the future of school transport. This is the idea of Sammy. We don't need school buses any longer. They should be replaced by auto-electric bikes. Do you agree with Sammy? Make notes about your arguments and supporting evidence for each argument. You can use this useful language. Yes, when you speak in your group, I feel or I believe, it might be, it sounds interesting, I think, there is one problem with, you are absolutely right, not necessarily, that makes sense, perhaps, but if you ask me, I am not sure that, and so on. Okay, you can use useful language in your group. Okay, prepare for this debate. Okay, now there is homework. Okay, expressions of asking and giving opinion. Yes, fill in the bubble with suitable expression from the box. Yes, I agree with you. I don't think so. I think it's good. That's true, but it will harm our eyes. What do you think? Okay. Read the dialogue and fill in the gaps with the suitable expressions from the box. Okay? This is the end, with my best wishes and goodbye. Thank you for listening and watching.